Are you still struggling to use your beauty blender, also known as beauty sponge? Relax, this video is for you. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So guys, today I'll be showing you how to use your beauty blender. This is the before and this is the after I wet my beauty blender. Make sure to drain all of the water from your beauty blender until it is damp. On my right I have the damp and on my left I have the dry, and I'll be showing you today how to make use of both. So I'm starting first with my brows. I'm going to draw my brows first, and then I went ahead to apply my concealer on my brows. Now I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend in the concealer on my brow area. So you want to tap in the product, do not drag the product so you don't end up spreading the product. You just want to tap in that area until you feel your product is well blended. After blending one brow, I go ahead to do the other side. So I'm just blending in the concealer with my damp beauty blender. So now guys, I'm done with my eyebrows just by using my damp beauty blender. So now I'm just applying my foundation, after which I blend in with my damp beauty blender. Yes, I use my beauty blender most times to blend my foundation. You can use your foundation brush in place of this, but I prefer to use my beauty blender to blend in my foundation. You want to tap in, do not drag, and I'm using the flat surface of my beauty blender to blend in my foundation. Don't forget your neck side. For consistent color between your face and your neck, you have to blend towards your neck as well. So I'm going under my eyes now. I'm applying my concealer under my eyes and under my nose and my T-zone area, after which I use the tip of my beauty blender to blend in my concealer. So I'm going to blend upward. I'm not going to drag it towards my cheek. I'm blending upwards, and you want to go over that area until you get the consistency that you want. So make sure you tap in gently, do not drag. Tap in just as shown. You see I'm doing that gently. So you can use the beauty blender like this one if you want to achieve this look. You can use a beauty blender like this, and to shop this, the link will be in the description of this video, or I'll just pin it in the comments of this video. So I'm just going ahead to blend in the areas that I have applied the concealer. Make sure to blend in every corner that you've applied the concealer. If you don't want creasing, you want to take your time and blend in the concealer. Blend the side of your nose as well. Now I'm done blending in the concealer, as you can see. So I'm going in now with my blush, my liquid blush. Now for my blush, remember in the beginning of this video I showed you a before and after. If you compare these two beauty blenders together, you'll see one is bigger than the other one. So before I used my beauty blender for my blush, I had to wet it, and if you notice, it became bigger after I wet it. So you want to wet and drain out all the water from it for it to become fluffier and easy to use. So now I'm just going to use the flat surface of my beauty blender to blend in my liquid blush on my cheeks. Guys, this is the hack. This is what all the beauty influencers be doing. Trust me, you should do this and you would not regret. You have to wet your beauty blender, drain out all of the water for it to be fluffy and for your product to like glide on effortlessly and seamlessly. So I'm repeating the same thing on the other side of my face. I'm just applying the liquid blush with my fluffy beauty blender, a little bit on my nose. I'm just adjusting the rest on my cheeks, and yes, this is all about my blush. So I'm just going to go in with the same beauty blender I used to apply my foundation, and then I'm going to blend in every fine lines on my face, just trying to make sure the foundation and the blush is well blended, like it's blended together. So guys, I have my dry beauty blender and my damp beauty blender. I have the dry one on my right and the damp on my left. Today I will be using the dry beauty blender to set my face. Yes, you heard that right. You can actually use your beauty blender to set your face. Remember in the beginning I told you I will be showing you how to use a damp and the dry beauty blender. So yes, if you don't have a powder puff, you can use a beauty blender to set your face. Just make sure to go in gently with your setting powder. You want to use a small amount and not too much setting powder, and then you just build in the products you get. So yeah guys, I'm setting in my face now with my beauty blender, my dry beauty blender. Yes, I'm just using a small amount under my cheeks, but most times sadly I prefer to use my powder puff to set my face. I feel like it just does the work better than a beauty blender. But it doesn't mean the beauty blender doesn't do the work. The beauty blender also does the work, but a powder puff does it better. I hope that makes sense. So guys, now I'm just using the remnants of the powder on the powder puff to accentuate my cheeks better, and then I'm going in now to just apply the powder bronzer on my face. I'm just going to do the rest of my face quickly. So I'm applying the bronzer on my cheekbones, and then I apply the bronzer on my eyelids as well. Also, I applied the bronzer on my forehead area. Now I'm just applying this on the side of my nose. Now I'm going in to apply my mascara, and now to blend the whole of my face, I'm using my powder brush and my perfect shade, my perfect powder shade, to just blend the rest of my face. I'll just quickly do this, because this is not our focus. Our focus is the beauty blender. So I just quickly blended the whole of my face. And also, don't forget under your eyes. Remember, you set that area. You paid a lot of attention to that area. So you want to dust off the powder under your eyes with a smaller brush and your perfect powder shade. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just dusting off that area for a seamless finish. I dusted my nose as well. Now I'm applying my powder blush on my cheeks just to make my cheeks pop better. And yes guys, after I applied the blush, I just lined my lips, applied a transparent gloss. This was very, very quick because this is now our focus, remember. And then one more touch on my face with my big powder brush, and then I set in my makeup with my setting spray. And guys, guess what, I am done. Please don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.